Hey guys, what's up? It's your man Evan B, broadcasting live from the Butt Cave, and tonight I'm bringing you an unboxing review that is going to couple well with my watching of the Walking Dead season finale. What I've got here is a K-10X K-Force blaster. This is the K-10X building set. And kind of my plan is I'll go ahead and unbox this for you, and then I've got Walking Dead paused. It's going to start as soon as I pause this video, and I'm going to build this while I'm watching the season finale. And then when I'm done, what I'll have is the complete blaster, and we can take it to the butt range and do a little bit of a firing demonstration and kind of go from there. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and crack into the box. There is a range claim on this blaster. It says it fires up to 75 feet, which I think is really interesting, considering that we're basically making this out of K-10X. I do not know anything about these really. I've never built one. I saw kind of Drax's review of a couple that are coming out new that he did at Toy Fair. But as far as these kind of older ones, and I shouldn't say older because this came out, let me see, I think in 2015. I'm not getting a year on it. I'm getting a ton of other languages and all kinds of other stuff, but I do not see a year. 2015, so yeah, this is not old. But basically what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and crack open the box and see what's included and how it's broken up. And so we got my trusty Gerber here, Cracksky Waxky, and we'll open up. And what I assume is this will be a lot like a Lego set. I've never really been a big K-10X guy. But like Lego said, it should come in a bunch of bags. So it looks like here is a bag with all the like body pieces of the blaster. And then here is the handle, which that's pretty cool. And here is like the mech. Here's the barrel, the priming bar. This is going to be like the guts of the blaster. Plunger tube and all that. This looks like this must be some darts. What's funny is that I've actually got a ton of these K-10X darts. They were on clearance at Target a couple months back. And I bought like, I think the 30 packs were going for like $1, maybe $2. And I bought like 120 of these darts. So, here's some brand new ones. We'll use these for the butt range test. But if this ends up being a decent blaster, I'll probably figure out some way to like permanently affix it. Maybe go through and hit it with some hot glue or some, I don't know, epoxy or something to get it more permanent. And then I've got a ton of the darts. So this is one of those ones where I'm not going to pitch the destructions. And all of this seems pretty idiot-proof. I mean, the age claim is 8+, so me being 32, I suspect this won't be insanely difficult. I am a big Legoer. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my Legos back there, but yeah, that whole bin thing is all my Legos separated, and there's my son's Lego table. So building Legos is something I'm super familiar with. So I suspect that this won't be terribly difficult for me. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this while I watch Walking Dead, and then once the show's over and this is completed, we'll take a look at the blaster and take it to the range. No spoilers, guys. I promise. So you'll be able to keep watching after this part. I won't give anything away from the show. All right, see you here in about an hour and a half. These instructions are stupid. All right, well, that was the season finale of Walking Dead. Damn. Anyway, so while I was watching that, I got this put together. And man, I'm actually really surprised. Like, it is incredibly sturdy. I don't know if I'd want to be like ducking and rolling out in the yard with it, but as far as, you know, relatively sturdy construction like this definitely has it. It wasn't too insane to put together. I had never really done a K-10X project. I think I mentioned that before. And when I first opened the instructions, and it was done pretty different to a Lego set of instructions. Like, instead of it being kind of like one step per page, like a Lego booklet usually does, it's just this one big page that kind of takes you around the world to get the thing together. So as soon as I became kind of comfortable or familiar with the instructions, then I didn't really have much trouble putting it together, but it was daunting at first. If you're familiar with K-10X at all, or building K-10X, I can't imagine this would be terribly difficult. But you know, as a whole, I enjoyed putting it together. Certainly gave me something to do while I was stressing out about The Walking Dead. So if you're you know, watching something stressful, a Lego project or a K-10X project is probably pretty helpful. The mech, as far as I can tell, it's a straight plunger, like kind of built inside of this shell. They don't really give you the opportunity to get into it. This end piece is kind of solvent welded on here, which would not necessarily be the biggest deal to, you know, either boil off, or there's, you know, chemicals you can use to kind of get rid of solvent weld to get into it. But, oh, I got that sneeze thing. Excuse me. So what it reminds me of is a jolt. It's got that kind of straight, direct plunger. Oh. It definitely has a hard time catching, and I think that's, you just really got to make sure that this trigger is kind of pushed all the way back. Otherwise, as you're trying to prime it, you will pull the thing apart. There, see. So a difficult prime, but maybe not a difficult prime, but a tricky prime. We'll say that. As a whole, I really like the look of the blaster. It's kind of got like a, I don't know, almost a Fallout, you know, I made it at my weapons bench kind of look to it. And it's definitely fun to use. It came with 5 darts, and so what we'll do is we'll take it to the butt range and fire off those 5, and then kind of come back here and do a final analysis. All right, so here we are, guys. We're at the butt range, and we'll go ahead and load up the 5 darts it came with and take some shots at one of the targets. I think I'll go ahead and turn it on. I kind of want to see punch-wise if this really like hits the target hard enough from the 20-foot distance to register. And that'll really give us an idea of like the punch of the blaster. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Game 1. 5, 4, 3. And we'll load it up. It's already primed. Well, I probably should hit the target. You gotta be real careful about priming, about pulling this straight back. I'm not firing super accurately, but that might be me more than the blaster. Incoming missile zone 1. Yeah, never set it off. We'll grab our darts real quick and try it again. Incoming missile zone 3. Here's 4 of them. Game over. Alas. Anyway. So there you go, guys. Kind of a good idea about how it works. Although I am not the best shot with this blaster, apparently. From 20 feet, it seems like it, it goes the direction that you point it, and so that's good enough. This is definitely an indoor toy. I don't think I would want to be running around the yard with this, more just because of its structure than how it functions. Although I will say this, like, the prime tends to want to wiggle outside of a straight pull, so you really have to be conscious of pulling it straight back. You couldn't kind of be idly yanking at this, or I think you very well could break it. And I am hard on stuff like this, so I definitely would be worried about that. As a display piece, I think that that's really where this will, this really gets its, like, it'll really shine there. Putting this up on a shelf somewhere, it's going to look cool. And I think that as far as me personally, like, am I so impressed with this one that I want to start collecting the other ones? The answer is no. While I appreciate this for what it is, and I did enjoy building it, and I do enjoy using it, and it is kind of a fun little gimmicky blaster toy. I left the target on. I don't think that, like, I'm drawn to this, which is funny because I really thought that I would be, being that it's very similar to Lego. If Lego were to partner with Nerf, I would be all over that. Not necessarily because of function or form or anything, but just because I'm a fan of both products, and I tend to, the Nerf crossover stuff I really, really enjoy. The stuff they branded with Marvel, which is something that I enjoy too. Although I really wish, I'm more of a DC guy, a Batman, Superman, Justice League kind of guy than I am a Marvel, Avengers, X-Men kind of guy. So the Boomco got the tie-in with the new Batman movie, and Nerf got the new Marvel movie. Nerf has made Marvel stuff in the past. I'm not as excited as I would be if, say, there was some Batman Nerf blasters. Back in the day when I was a kid, there were Batman Nerf blasters, and they were really cool, cyber strikey kind of stuff. But and there's the Star Wars Nerf stuff. So a Nerf Lego tie-in would be cool. Although I did see in Fowla's thrifting video today, there was a Lego Busby tie-in. So that may be where that contract went, and there's not going to be Nerf Lego crossovers. Alas, companies and conglomerates and corporations that's a little beyond me. So I'm not going to make judgment calls on branding one way or another. I do like cross-branded stuff. I think it's kind of cool to have a Nerf blaster that says Incredible Hulk down the side, or I certainly like the Star Wars Nerf stuff. I've collected all the new stuff and definitely tons of the old stuff. So I digress. This, for the price point, if what you're looking for is a fun hour project, if it took me an hour, I don't know. I built it kind of sparingly throughout watching an hour and a half episode of Walking Dead. I don't think it definitely didn't take me the whole time to build. So I couldn't really tell you exactly how long it took me, a 32-year-old, to build an 8-year-old's toy, but it didn't occupy a whole lot of time. So the building part was fun. But as far as taking I think I paid $11 for this. There is definitely at that $11, $12 price range far more functional Nerf blasters. High functioning Nerf blasters. For $12 you can get a strong arm. For a couple more bucks you can get a hammer shot. So and a couple less bucks you can get a big shock. So there are some comparable in size Nerf sidearms for that, around that price point, that are going to far better serve you in your Nerf loadout. This would be something completely separate. This is a collector's thing. This is a builder's, engineer's kind of thing. Maybe a modder would get a bit more of a kick out of this. Certainly, like, if you had other K-10X, which I don't. This is it for me, K-10X wise. if I had other connects, I could probably build some crazy rifle or something, or really make make an interesting blaster. But for what it is, for how it is, I don't hate it. I'm probably not going to buy any more unless I see them on clearance, which I have seen them in the past and just kind of passed on it. But in the future, the fondness of this, I may do it. Maybe I will do some modifications. I don't know. I'll have to look up and see like if anything's affected by taking out the dart peg. If putting them, I doubt putting a bigger, better spring in it is going to work very well. I don't know what the catch mechanism is like, and I suspect that in the flimsiness with this plunger rod, like it's probably not going to support a whole lot of modification, but you never know. So that's my that is my review of the K-10X building set. It's a hard maybe as far as a recommendation, and I don't know if you guys have any experiences with these Connect sets, this K-Force stuff, or have any comments on my review of this one. Please leave them in the comments below. I'm always interested in reading your guys' stuff. I really like what you have to say. All in all, I enjoyed doing this while I was watching Walking Dead, and so that is what it is. All right, guys, this is Evan B saying peace and hair grease. Thanks so much for watching, and you guys be nice to one another and nerf on.